One last point I'm going to touch on that is you got to make more money. As these prices are not going to drop. They're not going to drop. They're not going to drop. It's not going to be a bubble like 07, 08. It's not even the same setup. There's very few things that are similar about now or 2021 going into 22 than there were 07, 08, 09. It's just not, it's not even the same ball game. But I will say this, you're going to have to make more money. You're going to have to make more money to be able to get the house that you want, to be able to stop being a renter, to be able to start building generational wealth. You're going to have to make more money because that's the only way you're going to get this. That's the only way you're going to get into real estate. You remember back in the day when you be watching TV late at night, this is like when TV, a little after TV went off, a few years after that, because I'm really old talking about when TV used to go off and they just had the little color block on there. But anyway, you remember when everything was buy real estate with no money down. Everything was an infomercial about how you could buy real estate with zero money down. You don't even see those commercials anymore because that's just not realistic. It's not happening. You need to get your money up. You need to get your money up. I did a video a couple of days ago talking about your DTI. Your DTI is composed of two parts. It's debt to income. Debt, income. Two parts, debt and income. If you're doing something, okay, let's say you're doing Instacart or you're doing DoorDash or whatever. I don't know. Whatever you're doing, okay? You are doing something on the side, and you're bringing up your income. Okay, if we can't count that income in your income calculations because you haven't been doing it for 2 years or whatever, then you need to use that income to pay down that debt. Pay down that debt. Debt to income. Pay down the debt. If you can't count that income yet because you ain't been doing it 2 years or you don't have the 1099s or whatever, then pay down your debt. Because as you pay down the debt, this increase your debt to income will go. You can buy more. You can afford to buy that house, that condo, that investment property, whatever it is you're trying to do. You can afford to do it, but you got to get your income up. One more thing. I saw if y'all in the Budgetnista group on Facebook, I saw a post the other day from this young lady, and I don't know her again. I just saw the post, okay? She said that like in 2016, she had moved to some city. I don't know if it was Atlanta, Houston, Dallas, whatever. But anyway, she was making $29,000 a year, and that was the most money she had ever made, okay? And then she talked about how she progressively job hopped, okay? So she said like in 17, she made 40 something. And then in 18, she was making 50 or 60 something. And then in 19, she was at like 78. And then she said for 21, I do believe it was, her goal was to make make 6 figures. And she said that she more than did that. That was the 6 figures was low because of what she did, because she job hopped. There was opportunities out there and she was able to make more money, even though she loved that $29,000 a year job. But she wanted other things. I get calls from so many of y'all who are you're making $29,000, you're making $34,000, you're making $39,000, and you're talking about how you're constantly priced out. You can't find anything. You've got to get your money up. There's just no other way to say it. And with so many of these jobs just begging for people, there are opportunities for so many of you to make more money. Do it. I don't care what it is. Do it. Because if you get your money up, you're liable to be able to afford that what you really need. But don't keep doing what you were doing in 19, 20, 21, and you still don't have home ownership, or you still don't have that investment property, or you still struggling because you didn't get your money up. If you do nothing else in 22, even if you decide this is not your year, you're not gonna buy a house in 22. You're looking at 23. You're looking at 24. Get your money up. Just decide that you're gonna make more money, and you're gonna make different decisions to get you closer to your goal. Get closer to your goal. But if you're still over here and you're not making any more money and you're not making any more moves, then don't keep crying about how you still cannot achieve home ownership when you haven't done anything different. Again, my name is Rhonda Burgess, and I'm a real estate broker and mortgage underwriter here in the Nashville, Tennessee area. If you need help with obtaining home ownership or selling your home here in the Nashville area, please give me a call. I would be happy to, consult with you and see what we can get done for you. Again, my phone number is 615-554-0832. Thank you, and as always, have a blessed day.